Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Beltway Brass Quintet.
Well, welcome. I'm Zack Smith, and we are the Beltway Brass Quintet. We are truly excited to be here tonight for our 7th annual Millennium Stage Holiday Extravaganza. Now, I hope you all feel that it was worth the price of admission. Yeah. It was free, I know. That's even better. Now, I also want to welcome all the people that are viewing our show today on the World Wide Web, including hopefully one Santa Claus. I have been very, very good. At least that's what I'm saying. Now, the theme to our show this year is Christmas Around the World. We're going to start our journey in France, where children leave their shoes by the fireplace on Christmas Eve to be filled with gifts from Père Noël. In the morning, they also find that sweets, fruit, nuts, small toys have been hung on the tree. We're going to do 2 French classics, Ding Dong Merrily on High and O Come, Emmanuel.
Zack Smith. Zack Smith, trumpet solo. Very nice. Thank you. In the 1400s in Germany, St. Nicholas Day came to be celebrated on December 6th. On the evening before, children would place their newly cleaned shoes in front of the door in hope that Nicholas might fill them with treats. Then in the 1500s, Martin Luther sought to replace gifts brought by St. Nicholas by gifts brought by the Christ child on Christmas Eve. His celebration caught on, but it didn't succeed in replacing the old one, so now both traditions are practiced. Maybe kind of like how Obamacare is trying to replace Blue Cross Blue Shield? Who knows? Hey, we're in D.C., so you got to expect at least an attempt at a political joke.
Nice try.
This next piece was written by Victor Herbert. Although he was born in Ireland, he was raised in Germany, but then as an adult he moved to America. But for the sake of our theme, he's German. Toyland is from an operetta that he wrote while trying to cash in on the popularity of the Wizard of Oz musical in 1903. It was so successful that it created a fad of fairy tale-based productions. And then after Toyland, we'll do the classic German carol O Tannenbaum, or O Christmas Tree.
And that was Charlie Peterson on the trumpet solo there. All right, we're going to move from Germany to that bastion of holiday bliss, Russia. Now, before the revolution, a figure called Babushka would bring gifts for the children. The story is that Babushka failed to give food and shelter to the 3 wise men during the journey to visit the Christ child. And according to tradition, she still roams the countryside, searching for the Christ child and visiting the homes of children during the Christmas season. Now, here is one of the gloomiest carols that I've ever had the pleasure of arranging, the Carol of the Russian Children.
Sure, Russia's kind of gloomy, but the Russians have also written some nice, lively music. And here's the liveliest selection by Peter Tchaikovsky's beloved Christmas ballet, The Nutcracker. It's called Trepak, or The Russian Dance. And obviously I'm introducing this one because of my sweater, which reads at the bottom, "Let's get crackin'."
Whew, that one goes by pretty fast. How about our fantastic trumpet player, Charlie Peterson, who was doing most of the heavy lifting on that one? Now, next we're going to make a quick stop in Israel for some Hanukkah fun, not to mention the fact that Bethlehem is a relatively important destination in most accounts of the Nativity. This is called Hanukkah, O Hanukkah.
Thank you. In England, Father Christmas wears a long red or green robe and leaves presents on Christmas Eve. The children leave an empty stocking or pillowcase hanging over the end of their bed, and in the morning hope it'll be full of presents. Although they don't usually open the gifts until later in the afternoon, which is probably quite a stressful waiting period for those kids. Next, we have a Celtic-flavored rendition of "I Saw Three Ships Come Sailing In." It starts with a nice French horn solo by Mary Beth Hall, and I think she deserves a round of applause in advance, but not for her solo, for that sparkly Christmas sweater she's wearing. How about that? And if you didn't notice, Tom has on his Christmas sweater the abominable snowman from Rudolph. Yeah, very nice. And after that, we have a 1979 pop hit by England's revered songwriter Sir Paul McCartney called "Wonderful Christmas Time." Our fabulous tuba player, Tom Holtz, wrote it out for us. Therefore, you might notice that the tuba line is far more predominant in this version than the original. That was actually supposed to be a joke since there wasn't a tuba on the original record.
Nice try. Nice try.
How about Dan Haverstock on trombone? Well, in Italy, the children wait until Epiphany, which is January 6th, for the presents. Now, according to tradition, the presents are delivered by a kind and ugly witch called Befana on a broomstick. Now, it was said that she was told by the three kings that the baby Jesus was born, but she was busy and delayed visiting the baby. Now, she missed the star, lost her way, and has been flying around ever since, leaving presents at every house with children in case he is there. She slides down the chimneys, fills the stockings and shoes with good things for good children, and leaves coal for children who are not so good. What is the deal with coal? I don't know. Here's Gesù Bambino by Pietro Young.
Charlie, I'm pretty sure they don't make the symphony guys do this. No. Just saying. The main Christmas celebration in Mexico is called Las Posadas, which refers to processions reenacting Joseph and Mary's search for a place to stay in Bethlehem. The processions begin 9 days before Christmas because the original journey from Nazareth to Bethlehem took 9 days. During Christmas in Mexico, food and drink are served, and then children take turns trying to break open the piñata, which is delivered in the middle of the night by Jose Feliciano.
Thank you. Again, folks, that's Big Daddy Dan Haverstock on trombone. You know, not many people can pull off the Christmas sombrero look. And actually, we're still searching for somebody who can. I hear a couple people say we think you did pull off the Christmas sombrero look. So good deal. Yeah, Dan Haverstock. We'll continue our warm climate Christmas journey into Puerto Rico. Early in the Christmas season, carolers begin going from house to house, wearing homemade costumes like what the Magi might have worn, and singing bright Spanish carols called aguinaldos and villancicos, which loosely translated means songs. Then after Christmas, on the evening of January 5th, children leave water, grass, and grain under their beds for the camels of the wise men. And in their place the next day, they find gifts and possibly a little bit of a mess for their parents to clean up. This Puerto Rican villancico is called Alegria, 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 which means joy, joy, joy.
All right. Well, let's see. We're going to continue our journey into Hawaii, which is not technically its own country, though it does provide Santa Claus with a bit of relief from all the snow and cold he deals with delivering gifts here on the mainland. This song is based on the Hawaiian phrase for Merry Christmas, which is Mele Kalikimaka.
Thank you. We're nearing the end of our journey, but no Christmas would be complete without a stop in Whoville, where, in spite of the Grinch, the Who's welcome Christmas in their own special way by holding hands and singing Fahu Fores Dahu Dores. Thank you. Before we go, I need to let you know that we have some CDs available after the concert in the back. They make great stocking stuffers, and they also fit in shoes and piñatas. Also, you can visit us online at beltwaybrass.com. We're going to end our Christmas journey back in the good old USA with a New Orleans-flavored rendition of Frosty the Snowman that was arranged by and featuring the incomparable Zack Smith. Zack. What?
Happy birthday!
Folks, I want to thank you all for coming and thank the Kennedy Center for having us now for 7 years in a row on the day before Christmas. It's a tradition that we really enjoy, and we hope you do too. I also want to thank all those guys running sound and doing a great job for us today. We really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much, gentlemen. After this next song, if you want to pick up one of our CDs, including the Beltway Brass Quintet albums, Dan's Black Sombrero Brass CDs, which we have back there, and also a brand new Dixie Power Trio CD, which is the band that I play with a majority of the time. They got them all back there. And we would like to end with our usual tradition here, which is we're going to end the show with a group sing-along of Hark the Herald Angels. You should find the words on your program. Y'all, have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.